strange boxes. Power supply, 240 volt down to 12 volt. Then we have another box full of goodies. They're great one, aren't they? Two of them. One of them. One of them. Two outlets. That you can move. One of them. Exhaust. Some cable ties. And bits and pieces. So that's all present and correct. Diesel heater. That's what we need. Fuel tank. Proper job. So, diesel heater. So we'll be fitting that and installing it tomorrow. I've got no more goodies here. blowtorch. There'll be a trigger on that. I don't know. That's for me painting. Get away the air bubbles. Funnels. Oh. Call this a levy box. Weighing scales. That's the way they paint. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Oh my God, that's heavy. I think I've got enough paint here to paint the 7th bridge. Paint, loads of it. I think that'll keep me going for a bit, won't it? I'll paint a load of boxes and canvases. I got one of them. Right, I'm going to be installing this diesel heater today. Now, mine's going on the outside, and I'm fortunate enough to already have a vent, so that's got to come off, and my diesel heater is going to sit here, blowing hot air into that one. Now, there's 2 ways you can install, well, several ways you can install a diesel heater. Come in, bring your ball, otherwise you're going to scratch at the door, aren't you? Right, this end of that cap on it, that's the air intake. This is where the hot air comes out. Obviously it's going to be up that way. Now, you can either have this indoors, so basically you're sucking air from inside the house, which is warm, going through, coming out hot, going back in. Or you can have this outdoors, sucking in fresh air, same again, comes through, hot air into the house. Now, there's 2 differences. One is, if you have this in the house, then you are sucking in stale air, although it's warmer, going out hot back into the house, and you save fuel. Or you can waste a little bit of fuel by sucking in cold air from outside, so it's fresh air, through the combustion chamber, and no, leave the arrows alone, and then warm air going out. Now I'm going to do two things. Now normally I put these in vans, in camper vans, but this one's going in the house. So what I will actually be doing is altering this so I can run it both ways. So I can have fresh air coming in, or I can close a vent and it will suck air from indoors. Now the only thing I'm going to have outdoors is this and the fuel tank. Everything else, so it's going to be quite a fairly small box. You're not having the arrows. Look at it, it was down there, I moved it to up there. He's found it already. What do you want? Where's your, look, go and get your ball. Go and play with your ball down there. You're not playing with arrows. Yeah, so I've got, as I've always got, my little helper, who's normally always in the way and wants to play ball. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to be installing this. This is going to be on the outside, and the fuel tank's going to be on the outside. Everything else is going to be on the inside. So the first thing I need to do is take some measurements. So we've got the air intake just here of the house. So I need to line that up so it comes straight out into the house. Now on the other side of the house I've got an air brick that's been closed up because a cupboard's been put there. I can open a hole up there and put a T-junction on this with a flap on it, so I can switch the flap off and it will suck air in from outside. Or I can open that flap, close this one, it will suck in air from the inside. Well, that's my plan. And this one's just to do the house. Where's your ball? People are interested in this, not playing ball with you. So, plan of attack, take some measurements, find out from that hole to where the ground is what clearance I've got, because obviously I don't want this touching the ground. I want this, I would say, let me get a tape measure. I want that at least 4 inches off the ground. So from the bottom of that I could do with 5 inches off the ground. If I haven't got that, well, that's 10 inches, so that's fine, because I need enough gap under here for the exhaust to come out and the other air pipe. Now you've got 2 air pipes. You've got the intake here, and also air pipe here. So this one's for your combustion chamber. So you've got your exhaust coming out, going one way, and then you've got another filter coming out, which is might be in here. Yeah, this one. So this one goes on the outside. So don't put, if you put one of these either in a vehicle or in a house, make sure this is outdoors. Now that's not a filter as such, that's just a suck in air, but you do need some kind of filter on it, stop bugs and things moving indoors like they do. So put that out that way, and then your exhaust, which is probably in the house at the moment, you see it. And then your exhaust coming out. That fit on that, gotta fit on that, yeah. Now the reason I don't have these normally indoors is because this is where the crap's coming out. Again, you can benefit from these if you had one of these longer. It should be a silencer as well. Not that they what have we got in here? No, it's indoors, that is. No, I'm shutting that door. You have to be quiet. It's piddling it down today. And there again, we are in England. So that's the plan of attack to get this. So that's going to be here. The fuel tank's going to be on top. All the wiring's going inside. And I've got another piece coming up with a hole in it to take the air. Now you can stretch these. These were a lot shorter. This is one that hasn't been stretched. Because I want this to get inside the house plus inside here. So stretch them out. And then I need that on there. Which is already nice and tight. And I need that to bend. So that's tucked in. That will go into the house. So mark that. Right, you hold that for me. Hold it here, look. Here. Hold it there. Put your paw up here. Right, you're not going to be any use at all, are you? So that's where it's coming from. Now, because I've got that set up, what I need to do is set up where these holes are. I know you're not going to see this, but I still want to get it as neat as possible. Right, hold the pencil. Make sure that's going to go on the right way. That's the one. So they're the holes. So basically, how do I put I need that cut out, but I'm going to cut it out a bit more than what I need, so the exhaust don't burn the wood. Or I could get some wrap for it. I'm also going to take that out a bit more as well. That will give me some leeway. So that Right, put keeping guard. That's nicely gone into the house. I'll seal that. Then all the outside has got to be sealed, all along the edges and whatnot. Obviously there's another box to go on there, which is coming out through here to about that high. Can't see the hand, can you? From here down, because that's where the fuel tank's going to go. I haven't filmed a lot of it because, well, the battery ran out, and weather like this, you ain't going to hang around just so people could watch you install a diesel heater. But I will be doing that. One's for the bungalow. I am going to do one for the shed, so that will be done next. I've got the doors on for now, so I'll seal that up tomorrow, and then that is all done other than connecting the fuel, which is a 5-minute job really. This reminds me of my days at work as a wall of death performer. The show must go on. You know, we've come off motorbikes in a show and we just pick ourselves up and we carry on, unless we can't. So that's come through, you see. So what I've got to do with this is one's going to the left, one's going to the right. The one to the right will go under that cupboard, out under the plinth. Focus. Ain't gonna focus yet. And then there's gonna be a hole put in there. So I've already moved this. That's why there's no paint behind it, because this was up against the wall. So the hole will be going in there. It will come down, travel along here, under that plinth, out through the hole that I'm just about to make. I'm focusing. So let me sort you out. I'm trying my best. You know, sometimes your best isn't always your real best, is it? But I have to have that side because I need to drill on that side. I need to get rid of these wires because they're in my way. Put them over there somewhere. That's it. Now, somewhere in here is a drill. I don't know where it is. I did have it. There it is, over here. So that will go through it. That's it. This one will go through it. No, it won't. And that's the biggest one I've got. So I've got that, which connects to the 3-inch ducting. So that's got to be cut down. Piece put on that end, a piece put end, and then this joins onto this. And then you've got a nice solid connection and nothing flapping about in the wind. So the biggest wood cut I've got, because obviously you can't get a jigsaw in that, is a 3 1/4. So that's got to come out for a minute. And that is going to go through there. So you'll have to move back a bit. I need to get in here. Somewhere down here. Oh, fuck it, I should have moved the washing machine as well, I reckon. Oh. I want hammer. I don't want a hammer. We certainly don't need hammer for this. Oh, now the battery just died. Yeah. So I'll get another battery. Sod's law, innit? Oh, just give me a pillow and let me go to sleep. I'm dying here. Life, what is life about? What is life about? It has no fucking purpose, does it? You're born, you live a bit, and then you die. Ugh. You alright, puppy? Right, hand me away. Hand me away. Good boy. Come on, boy. Hang on. Move your head. Puppet. Move your head, puppet. What are you doing with a tea towel? Are you going to dry up for me, are you? You're going to dry up for me? I doubt it. I doubt that you're going to dry up for me, dog. Oh, you would if you could. Two batteries are unhappy. Oh, this is a double one, isn't it? So that should come out. That one should. It doesn't that when all your bits start falling off, like old age. Everything wears out. Hello, any mice in there? If there is, move on. I'm coming in. Oh, if I can get up. I need to charge these batteries because I need to drill another hole the other side. Oh, and you better go through there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's what we wanted. A big blacken in that hole. Says the blonde with the big boobs. Oh, I'm recording. I forgot that I was recording. Never mind. What's on's on. I ain't changing it. So, having said that, that's not the one going through, is it? That's the one that's going from the T-pipe to there. And then the 4 inches got to go through. So, what I've got to do is cry. That's what I've got to do, cry. I need to find out how I can get that plinth off. If I can get that plinth off down there, then I can run the 3 inch through the 2 holes and put the 4 inch in between it. Come on, focus. You're going in and out, in and out, in and out. What's up with you? I should imagine that plinth is like any other plinth, that it's on 2 legs and it should just pull off. But you're going to be in my way there, so you've got to go over here. And then I want the light over here. Yeah. So I need something in there to pull it out. And hopefully it will pull off. No, if you didn't want it off, it won't come off. If you, yeah, it's moving. I need something with a hook on it. Hook it out. But I've got some good clips on that. I take clips, and I can't get my hand in the other side to push it from the other side, and my dog's looking at me like I'm mental. Well, no point looking, dog. You're all out of focus over there, people. Go over there and get out of my way. You might have to look at my backside for a bit. It's trying to come out. No, don't break me bulb. I ain't got another one with me. Oh, it's so close to coming off, and then it pops on again. Oh, nearly. Nearly, he says. Yeah, there it is. Persevere. There you go. So now I can cut a piece off that. Oh. Surprised how clean it is under there. Oh, I was wondering where that clip went. I know one thing, no mice have been living under there. You joining me? Right. So that can clip back on there. Like that, ready to go back on. But what I need to do first is off it. Right, you're going to have to go over there for a minute. I don't know where you are, but hey ho. Yeah, that's gonna come out there. So I need to take that off. So I could basically put that right on the skirting board. Because we want a neat job, don't we? I can take that in the shed and take that off. In fact, all that's just going to come off in it from there to there. So we'll be back in a moment. So I couldn't film that because you can't get in there, all of us, and so I've connected it to this one through, and then it comes through here, and then that will connect up to a small piece that goes in the wall, which is that one, and then connects to that. So all you'll see is that piece there, but then I shall cover that with a piece of wood. So I should cut that off and then get the plinth back on, and then that job underneath there is sorted. So that's where we are at the moment. We've gone through the wall, gone through the back of the cupboard, took the plinth off, went through the back of that cupboard, and then we're up to there. And then tomorrow I shall drill a hole for the vent and then connect that one up, which is going in down there near the black bag, and I can have my kitchen back then. We can't see the initial start up because the camera I was using knackered up and there's no footage on it. Now you can't hear the pump, not over the noise of that. And every time that pump starts up, he barks thinking someone's on the door. Get away from that. I put stones around there for now to hide the exhaust, so we don't burn his bloody nose on it, but I will put a grid on it. Inside you. In. I'm working out here and going in here, smashing my carpet up. Can you imagine if I didn't have that dust sheet down to wipe my feet? You don't wipe your bloody feet. I'll tell you what, that's hot. I'm only on one. I'd hate to think what it's like on 6. It will never go on 6, not here. Because all I want at the end of the day is to take the chill off. Does the remote work? Oh, no, not even any pairing with it. Two, one. Off. Now I've got mine, on a drop down box from a 240 to 12 volts, but there is, and I've got inline fuse on it as well. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a battery down. This is where my wires are coming through, so I've got to clean all that up, then put a backing plate back on. But I'm going to put a backup battery, because I know from experience that if you have it running off a drop down box from 240 to 12 volt and you get a power cut, that fan, when I turned it off, it takes a minute or two to cool down and the fan will continue going. But when I film the other one for the sheds, I shall yeah, can you hear it? Even though it's off, it switched back on again. Well, the fan has, because the fan needs to cool the machine down. And there she blows, literally. It's warm as toast, that is. There will be some air holes going in the door and in the sides. But they can run on enclosed spaces to a certain degree. So that's one end working. All I've got to do is you stand out here, eh? All I've got to do is connect the pipe to that one to go under the plinth over here, and then connect this one through the wall over there. And I ain't doing that tonight, I'm doing it tomorrow. I don't want to be drilling that tonight. I could do the plinth one be on the washing machine and that, and I can clean my bloody kitchen back up. Anyway, that's for another day.